Hello everyone and welcome to a patch overview video. So, it's the patch we've all been waiting for a while. The new season TDM has started and there's a couple of things to talk about. So, I'm going to try and talk about all of the facts first, and then I'll talk about some opinion speculation at the end. See if I can be as coherent as possible. So the patch in question is the version 1.48 update patch with the TDM Battle Rush Season 6 getting underway. The rank rewards for previous season being handed out upon interaction with the Tetsuo Hell doll. Also, Winter Whiteout, the winter season is starting. It's a bit late. I don't remember when it started previously, but it feels rather late to get the winter started in January, seeing as we've gotten past the holiday, kind of the holiday breaks and everything. So I'll take a look at the TDM menu first quickly. Yeah, I'm not going to mention everything in the, that they've added like right away. I'll be going in sequence, trying to stick to the topic at hand. So I'll be talking about everything TDM related first.
Attack start.
Alright, so I ended off the season with a decent rank, a Diamond 1, giving me some pretty good Lost Bags Platinum, and the best Spliffium and Kill Coins rewards you can get on the weekly. Also the end of season reward, Executioner's Ride A TDM. So for TDM rewards it's especially important to get Diamond if you actually want to do anything with the blueprint, seeing as if you don't get Diamond you'll get 4 tiers of rewards, tier 1, 2, 3 and 4. If you don't get tier 4 weapon reward you won't be able to uncap it. Your blueprint will be stuck in tier 1, 2 or 3 if you don't get the tier 4 reward. So it's a weapon you care about. You really should get Diamond rank for that season of TDM. Alright, apparently we're fighting New York. Are we winning? Ooh, it's a close one. I'll definitely participate because I need the DMs.
We look forward to seeing you again soon.
So, that should be showing up in the reward box. Yeah. So there's a couple of things I have to mention for the TDM. So, there's a new in-season armor that can be obtained through Lost Bags, the Kendo armor set, which looks like a design that we've known about for ages now. It's that old armor set that looks like it's got a scoreboard on the back of it. It's a set that has been known about for a really long time. I don't know exactly when it was made aware to people. If it was Gung Ho, Grasshopper themselves who made the appearance available to people, or if it was leaked footage, I don't remember. So the Kendo armor set, we'll see if I get it from a Lost Bag. If not, I'll go over its stats. Yeah, I've got the stats written down. Okay, kind of red. Not exactly the best reward for a platinum bag. Special steel, I accept. Spliffium, kill coins. Ugh, that's not the greatest. Lost bag rewards. These are some I left from the previous season. Ah damn, the flamethrower. Actually, hold your horses. Isn't that removed? Yeah, it should be removed. I still have that remaining This was 2 days ago, this was before the patch. The login bonus, that's still old. Okay, so this is the blueprint I just received. Login bonuses I've still got lying around. Yeah, that's nothing related to the patch. Anyway, there's a couple of things I still have to mention. So, let's see, the weapon. So you always get one armor set and a weapon that is the in-season obtainable through lost bags. The weapon this season is the Striker Flail, which is a mace, like a medieval mace, a chain mace. Like it's not just a spiky ball on a stick, it's actually got a little chain in between. So this weapon is also a known item within the game. It's actually been... people have known about it for a while, that this weapon could have existed or would eventually be released. It shows up in the TDM Battle Rush picture on the Let It Die official news feed on their website. If you check the TDM Battle Rush picture, they one of the weapons wielded by the fighters is this mace. It's a bit obscured by some other weapons that are held in front of it, but it is basically teasing that the mace would eventually be released, because it doesn't look at all like a spike crusher. You can tell that it's actually the mace. I'm not exactly sure yet what this season's diamond rank reward will be. We'll see in 3 months' time. So also they mention the Swimming Master set is removed from the rotation, and yeah, there seems to be lately only 2 active sets at any given time for the Lost Bag rewards. So for us now it would be the Evil Wizard set and the Kendo set, which are the 2 most recent sets to be appearing in the Lost Bags. You can find them in the silver and gold bags. I don't think you'll be able to find them in the bronze. Possibly you can find them in platinum. I think it's well known that you have the best chance for getting the lost, the blueprints in the Lost Bags gold tier. Let's see, yeah, I've written down some notes here to keep on track. So yeah, the previous sets were taken out of the rotation, so if you still wanted the swimming, anything from the swimming set, unlucky, I guess. You can still obtain them, like every week. There's a specific set available through the hernia, and you can still obtain them through that purchase. Let's see what we got here. This is what I'm talking about. The weekly blueprints purchase. So a certain amount of items show up on the weekly that you can get through the hernia for blueprint purchase. They'll still show up there. So if you're missing some of the older season TDM season sets, you can still get them potentially through here with luck. I believe this rewards, or like the blueprints that show up here, are the same across the server for everyone. So the rewards I'm seeing, well, not rewards, the blueprints I'm seeing here would be the same for anyone. I'm not sure about the PC users though, I'm on PlayStation 4. Let's see, what else have I yet to mention? Okay, so we've seen that. Let's have a look at the reward box. I've obtained the blueprint. I'm going to be handed that in a sec. I've already got the flamethrower. The flamethrower. What set is that accompanied with? Is it the diver set? It's gotta be, right? The set that's now unavailable? Yeah, must be. Anyway, hand this in. Here we go. Now, I didn't get any good rewards from my reward box. I didn't have a lot of golden lost bags though. So Pop Roberto discovered a new decal from the reward box. I definitely recommend checking out his channel. He makes some pretty cool Let It Die content also. The decal he discovered was a Fiery Captain Premium. Fiery Captain plus 20% fire resistance, I believe it was. So, oh yeah, get past all this nonsense. Okay, let's have a look at this Executioner Ride TDM. I can already upgrade it. It seems to start off at 4,646 damage. I've got a feeling that's pretty good, pretty decent. Durability starts off at 1,960. Can we compare that to some other durability from a fresh weapon? No, because I don't have any left. Okay, we can. Never mind. Jackal's sword has 1,400. That's probably the normal durability for a freshly discovered weapon. So 1,400 versus, okay, 1,960. So yeah, you can tell the good thing about the TDM end of season reward weapons is they seem to have a higher durability. Here's a good example. I've got the pitching machine TDM versus the pitching machine regular. It's got 1,000 more durability. If it's a weapon with ammo, they seem to give it some more maximum ammo, some more in-clip ammo. It's just a better weapon all around than the regular versions. One downside to it though, and I think I can show this off, is something to be aware of. Okay, so I purchased the Ghastly Pitching Machine ATDM plus 11. Note the cooldown is 24 hours, so that's a cooldown for purchase, not upgrade. So for repurchasing a TDM weapon, that's the balance right there. It's otherwise just straight better than the regular weapons, but it's balanced out in that it takes ridiculously long to repurchase. You can get around this, of course, by putting money into the game and spending death medals to speed up the process, or you can just make sure to keep a decent stock of those weapons on you. I've got a decent amount of them in my storage, so that's how I'm getting around it. See, they've got all those Ghastly Pitching Machine ATDMs, which was Season 5's rank reward. Uncapped. Okay, let's have a look at the quests. We haven't seen those yet. Let's use the vanishing point. Why not? You could use the scope, but I'll check the other vanishing point. Alrighty.
Oh, I don't really know anything about games except that they're just like emo. Oh, and then they're like dumb.
Alright, the quests have been updated. Timer has elapsed, quest cancelled, quest cancelled, quest... I got a feeling I had a whole bunch of completed quests that I just forgot to hand in, and they're all cancelled now, unfortunately. Oh boy. Yeah, for the for the second anniversary year, we had a bunch of really efficient, all kinds of material farming quests, red medals, all color tuber medals, repeatable quests. Glorious stuff. Will be dearly missed. Anyway, back on topic. Let's see. Mushroom finding for the bronze snow cap giving guard shroom. Silver snow cap guard shroom ×2. Guard shroom ×3. I've heard mention that these may be repeatable. I'm not sure. I'd have to see. It would be amazing if they were repeatable. Wait a minute. What is that? Guard shroom? Who cares about guard shroom? Oh, never mind. Yeah, Garchroom. I thought it was Fun Fungus or something. Never mind. No one cares about Garchroom. Dot Green, yeah. Where's the other quests? Okay, so those are the 3 seasonal event quests for the snowcaps. I must mention they have updated the snowcap durability recovery. So what's unique about this season's mushrooms is that they restore durability. They've got a post on their news page on the website. The bronze snowcap used to restore 50 durability, it now restores 100. The silver restored 200, now 400. And the gold restored 700, now 1400 durability restoration. Makes a whole lot of sense because now durability has gone through several changes. We've got the uncap situation, tier 4 plus 5. You could refer to it as tier 5. Uncap, when you're working with 7000 durability on a weapon, why are you going to care to restore like 50 of that? 50 is like 1 attack from certain weapons, you know? No one cares about that. So I think it's almost a necessity over a convenience that they've changed that. Now they've doubled the amount that you get back from snowcaps. Okay, what do we got here? Our long seasonal quests rewards. Let's see. And I'm getting messages all over the place. Defeat Screamer times 1000 season long quests. Defeat Haters times 1000. Is that new? Yeah, that's new. That is definitely new. So we've got our seasonal TDM 100 attacks, TDM 50 defenses for a rainbow lost bag. Apparently we've now also got a defeat haters in the Tower of Barbs times 1000 for a lost bag, which will go faster than you think with the new, well, new, not been new in ages, the Battle to the Top escalator to heaven farming situation, where every enemy on the floor you come across is a hater. There are no screamers there. Exception is, of course, every 5 floors you've got the chance of coming across some screamers, so you can do a little bit of screamer quest completion there. Defeat 1000 screamers long quests and pick up 500 beasts, 500 shrooms makes a return. That's nothing new. What else have we got? Okay, this is different. Defeat screamers times 50 for 100,000 reward. Used to be 50,000 reward. Defeat haters, Towers of Barbs times 50 for 100,000 spliffium weekly quests. These are weekly quests. The 50 screamers kill, 50 hater kill. That's interesting. Okay, so that's going to be a weekly quest. That's a decent amount of spliffium. Defeat any of the jackals for 200,000 kill coins instead of 100,000 as it used to be. Defeat Max Sharp, the Beast and Shroom pickup quests, the weekly 5 TDM attacks and defenses have made a return. Defeat White Steel Hard Mode, defeat White Steel Hard Mode, weekly 2 weekly quests for White Steel Hard Mode, White Steel Nightmare, 2 weekly quests for White Steel Nightmare. Okay, a floor 60 quest, a floor 80 quests. Those are not new, those have always been there. Now a reach floor 100 quests for 2 Mega Splatter Shroom. That's double the reward for the reach floor 80 quests. And a Mega Splatter Shroom offers 1000. It's always in iterations of, I guess it's times 10. It starts off being 100. The big Splatter Shroom, I guess regular Splatter Shrooms are 10 Bloodnium. Big Splatter Shrooms are 100 Bloodnium, and the Mega Splatter Shroom is 1000 Bloodnium. So that's pretty good. I definitely do recommend people to not stop at floor 80, since you get a good boost to rare material drop rates above floor 80. You'll notice, I've always made a joke that on floor 81 you'll find all the beryllium, and that's because the drop rate really noticeably increases. In several stages, of course, but from 80 plus you'll already notice a decent increase, so it would be a shame to stop on floor 80 for those doing the weekly quests. So this little push onwards to floor 100 is good. Also, you don't need to win floor 100, you just have to reach floor 100 to get the quest done, which is good, because I think a lot of people will get their ass kicked on floor 100, so it's, I do too. Anyway, this is curious. Let's see, there was a couple of things that I have to make mention of. So, the defeat, yeah, not that. This is new. Defeat haters times 1,000, that's new. Yeah, the seasonal quests, there's like 3 times 10 lost bag seasonal quests, defeat quests, 2 collection quests. They've added another defeat quest for a 3rd rainbow bag, which is cool. Defeat screamers times 50 has changed. The floor climb quest is nowhere to be seen. There used to be a climb the first 10 floors quest without eating, rewards 200,000 kill coins. So now they have removed that, but the Screamer quests offers double the amount it used to, and the Jackal kill quest also rewards double the amount it used to, up to 200,000 from 100,000. The Screamer quests up to 100,000 from 50,000. So, yeah, you don't have as much of a reward as you used to. You lose 50,000. But it will be easier to complete because you don't have to do that 10 floors climb on the weekly. I don't really mind this change. It's an okay change. What I am a bit disappointed about, though, is it seems that the seasonal quests, it's called SQ Hunting, Hunting 44 CE. So it seems that this season they're going to be rotating seasons as well when it comes to farming. This season is DOD, so we'll receive rewards based on the do it yourself or die faction, meaning we're going to get White Steel 44 CE on the weekly and not anything else. So if you're farming up for Red Napalm gear, Pale Wind, Black Thunder, straight out of luck, used to be you could get 2 extra 44 CE for both hard and nightmare modes for a defeat of each of those forcemen. Now it's just 1. Now it's just White Steel, and I guess next season it's gonna be the other, or maybe next week it'll be rotated out. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe it's rotated out every week. Maybe next week it'll be Red Napalm, extra 44 CE. Yeah, I'm not such a fan of the change to the Forceman armor. What am I saying? Upgrade material farming quests. But I do like that there's quests to get more Mega Splatter Shroom. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. White Steel Nightmare on the weekly. Mega Splatter Shroom. So that's 1 Mega Splatter Shroom for the 2nd Nightmare mode quests weekly, and 2 Mega Splatter for the Reach 100 floors. So that's another 3,000 Bloodnium extra on the weekly. So I guess every Monday, nah, never mind. I was just gonna say every Monday you'd get that, but no, the Forcemen don't show up on Mondays. So that's for the quests. Is there anything I've forgot to mention? I'm gonna have to make this a 2-part video, unfortunately. If I set it to record an hour, I get choppy as hell footage. I may already have choppy footage right now for recording half an hour. So yeah. Just gonna see if I got anything left to talk about the quests, and then I'll talk about the other changes. There's more. They've brought back some armors, and the jackals have been unleashed, but I'll talk about those in the next video. Of course, I'll be just uploading these back to back anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to decipher my notes and see if I've got anything to else talk about referring to the quests. Cycling through the factions. Yeah, there's 50k less to be made on the weekly for kill coins. No, that's about it, actually. In fact, it might be that I'll be able to mush these two videos together using the what's it called? SHAREfactory. Yeah, never mind. I'll probably be able to smush these videos together so I can make one video out of it. Damn, that's a useful tool. Well, yeah, that's the quests. Both positive and negative. I'll put it this way. If the type cycles out on the weekly, I'm not too disappointed. If it cycles out on the seasonal, then I am rather disappointed, because it means that this entire season will be farming .44 CE, and no one cares about that, because you can just sneeze at White Steel Nightmare and he dies. It's I still need a lot of Milk 44 CE for upgrades, so yeah, there's that.
You were sleeping with your mouth open, just so you know.
As usual.
Come on, let's play.
Yeah, let's play. And there will be lots to do, because it's a new season. And we're at war, so I have to participate. Anyway, see you in a minute. Probably in the same video, if I can splice them together. Hello again. Welcome back. And if I manage to splice the videos together, then never mind at all. We'll see. Otherwise, this is part 2. Anyway, there's a couple of things I forgot to mention in the first part of the vid, or the last one. The jackals have been released. Tier 3 jackals unleashed. Who asked for this? The top 0.1% of Let It Die players, possibly? Maybe the top 1%? I'm not sure who this content is made for. Maybe it's made for those who have reached floor 200. Maybe it's made for those who've reached 250. I don't even know. All I know is I have some decently upgraded gear, and I have yet to challenge the tier 2 jackals, because I don't know if I can take them on, number 1, and number 2, I'm not sure if it's worth it. Yeah, but first, another thing they have added, it's made a return, I believe, is the, let's see, what did it do? Exchange, no, where is it? Is it even back? I heard that they were gonna bring back the recolored armor. Ah, I don't see it. Where is it? I thought they were gonna bring those back. Never mind. Oh yeah, they probably are here, but I can't show them off because I've already got them. Silly me. Typical.
Oh, welcome back.
Okay, so they should be available. I wonder in which tab they would be available or when they are available. Let's see, Bloodening Exchange? Nah. Recycle Point Exchange? They're probably in the main lineup, I'd wager. Like if you check out today's lineup, they probably just show up here. So they're free recolored chest pieces, all available for purchase with death medals. They brought them back from a while ago. I'm not exactly sure what event it was that they were added. I should probably have checked that before making this video, but yeah. So I'll show them off here. Where are they? Come on. Okay, so you've got the DIY attack coats EL version. Is one. It's only the chest armors that have a you know, a reskin that's showing up in the hernia. So we've got the DIY attack coats EL. Where's the next one? The next ones are all Candlewolf. Okay, so you've also got the Sengoku Armor BT. And the Last Paladin EW. I believe these give fun shots, so if you are missing out on these armors, yeah, you can get fun shots through them. They're pretty expensive though. I believe they're all in the high 20s for death metals, maybe even 30. Definitely going to cost you between 20 and 30 death metals at least. Quite expensive, quite expensive. I don't know how I had the death metals to spare back in the day, but I did. And I was able to purchase all 3 of these sets to showcase, and I did. Probably got a video on my channel hanging out somewhere. Okay, so there's that. Those have been re-added. I'm not sure for how long, but they're back. Supposedly, I've heard. The jackals. The tier 3 jackals have been introduced. Yeah, there's a bunch of I'm getting a bunch of messages. Unfortunately, I haven't turned off notifications, so they're messing up with the video here. But it's not like I'm, you know, accomplishing much in video. It's more of a talky episodes. So tier 3, that challenge no one asked for, but we got anyway. So they're ridiculously tough. Apparently they're level 400. They appear in the Escalator to Heaven content, which is floor 51 plus, which makes sense since the tier 2 jackals show up in the previous grade of floors, which is Battle to the Top 41 plus, or you could say floor 42 to 50, although they don't show up on 50, so it's 42 to 49 that they would show up. Yeah, there's already videos out there. Ares GZ has made a video fighting them, and it's quite interesting to see he's using the Kamas arrow to the knee strategy, and they don't seem to be taking any damage at all. They seem really, really tough, like impossibly difficult to defeat. And also, if they weren't annoyingly difficult enough, apparently now they also have the ability to throw mushrooms. They've learned how to throw mushrooms. Where they got them, I don't know. I don't know how much of them they have on them. I don't know if they've got an infinite number of mushroom throws. I don't know what prompts them to throw mushrooms. Anyway, Ares GZ has a good video fighting them. He was using the serial killer, and yeah, if you get hit by those, in his video, you see him getting assaulted with Rongus and the lava shroom. He got hit by a lava shroom and lost the serial killer buff. So yeah, if they weren't already a ridiculous and impossible challenge, they have become even more ridiculous. I don't know if tier 2 have now also unlocked the ability to throw mushrooms. I haven't fought them yet. I hope not, because then it's going to make it even more impossible for me to beat them. Yeah. Another fact, I guess, is that now tier 2 Jackal gear can be uncapped. So Darker, formerly known Darker Worlds, has made a video on his channel showing off the Jackal Y Shooty Jackal gear uncap. So he's got his Jackal gear at tier 2 plus 4 already, and it goes from tier 2 plus 4 straight to uncap plus 5. Which is a curious thing. It means that you don't need the Jackal tier 3 upgrade before getting to uncap. So they count as 2 different armor sets, I guess. The Jackal 3 gear and the Jackal 2 gear. So there's that. Oh yeah. Interestingly enough, the Jackal gear, well, a curious thing about it is it's really underpowered, and it seems to have gone through a slight change with this patch. Let us have a look, shall we? I don't have much Jackal gear, but I've got enough to show off a little detail here. So Jackal X head and the Jackal Z head are the head armors that I've got for the Jackals. You'll notice they have 0 stat bonus to every stat. Honestly, the initial Jackal gear was a serious letdown. Ridiculously difficult to upgrade back in the day before Battle to the Top. And also, its stats were terrible compared to tier 3 armor. Even back in the day, before tier 4 existed, even compared to tier 3 stuff, Jackals was lackluster. Really wasn't amazing. I don't have any of it +4 here, so I won't be able to show off the stats. But you can just see, you know, Jackal Blaster +2, 330 damage compared to tier 3 Buzzsaw Masher, 576 damage. The freaking hammer, one of the weakest weapons, already more damage. Just, yeah, not the greatest. What was a good weapon back in the day? The Deathburner Iron, tier 3 +4, 711 damage. This is what I used to defeat the Jackals back in the day. Anyway, back on topic. Let's see. Alright, so the reason I showed that off is in Darker's video you can see that the Jackal hats actually gain stats when uncapped. So if you bring them to tier 2 +4, uncapping them to +5, it's for the Jackal Y for Darker, he gained, what was it, 9% dex and 9% strength bonus from that hat. I think it was that. I might be misremembering, but yeah, they get stats when uncapped. Which I don't think it's new for stats to change. It's happened before. I'm gonna go to an example that I can think of straight off the bat. Yeah, look at the Silent Sniper hats, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. The tier 4 Ghost Sniper hats actually changes in the stats that you get from it. It goes from 0% to health, +9 strength and dex, +5 fits, to -5% health, +9 strength dex, +5 fits. And then I mean percentage every time I say the numbers. So yeah, it's not new for stats to change when upgrading gear. It's very rare though, you don't see it very often, but it exists. It's not the first time we've seen it, but the Jackal stuff really needed a stats boost because they were pretty crappy and probably still are not worth the effort, but time will tell. I don't know what it takes to upgrade them either. If it requires the tier 3 Jackal drops to uncap the tier 2 Jackal stuff, well, rip, I guess. Then I'll never see that, unfortunately, because I don't think I've got what it takes to even stand in the shadow of the people who were able to defeat the Jackal tier 3. And that brings me to the last part of the video, where I'm gonna talk about my thoughts and speculation on the matter. There's just a couple of things. One main thing is apparently I've heard tell of Noisan already being able to defeat the tier 3 Jackals, because of course, why not? This game is too easy for some people. And it seems that he's obtained blueprints for the tier 3 Jackal, or the Jackal 3.0. I wouldn't be surprised, because why would they add an enemy in the game that you couldn't get any gear from? It wouldn't make sense. So, yeah, wouldn't surprise me. Let's see, anything else? Oh yeah, I've mentioned this before on streams, but I've got the impression that the current endgame is balanced to a higher difficulty or a higher player strength than we actually have at the moment. So we're probably going to see more uncap, fighter uncap events, possibly, where we can get to like tier 3 uncap. I can't see it. I can't see our player power being normal at this stage for certain things like reaching floor 250. Yeah, dealing with up to floor 250 and the tier 3 or the 3.0 jackals in our current state with access to what we have access to at the moment, it doesn't seem enough. It doesn't seem properly balanced. It's too highly balanced in the game's favor. You know, the challenge is too difficult. It makes me wonder if the developers even playtest any of their game. Probably not. Like the stream they did going to Battle to the Top the first time, I thought it was hilarious when the guy, the not Uncle Deaf guy, had his weapon break after just 2 floors, and he was surprised about that. Yeah, I don't think they test much in this game. They just increase the numbers on everything. So yeah, as you climb the escalator to heaven, it's pretty obvious that all of your enemies' passive defense values increase to a ridiculous degree. You could say they've tweaked the fun shots on the enemies to go way higher than our fun shots can get. Let's say at floor 52, your enemies have normal fun shots, let's say 10% or something like that, and when you're at floor 120, your enemies' fun shots are upgraded to like 80%, something ridiculous. Yeah, you one-shot people on floor 52 that take probably 10 times the amount to kill at floor 190, or more even. It's ridiculous. There's videos out there. I don't remember who, but someone has a video headshotting with the M2G knife, and it took him like 15 knives in a row to kill this one hater on one of the higher floors, and I'm thinking, wow, this isn't normal. This is ridiculous. Terrible balance in the game's favor for difficulty. So yeah, it's still speculation, but Noizan claims to have defeated the tier 3 jackals and obtained their blueprints already. And then I guess on a different note, I haven't checked today, but I haven't seen the $1 death metal deal in a while for the European store, and I'm wondering if it's gone for good or if we're ever going to get it again, because yeah, I'm running out of death metals. In fact, I am out of death metals, as you can see, and I want the death metals, but I don't want to pay money to get the death metals, so I need that $1 deal because it's cheap, and it's the only thing I spend money on to get death metals. So I'm not sure if it's gone for good, if anyone else is seeing it show up, but on the European store it's been gone for a while now, and I miss it. Also, it seems that certain deals didn't show up recently on the European store that have been showing up in other regions of the world. I'm not sure if it was the Black Friday lineup or if it was something else, but I've heard that they're working on it. Don't remember where that information comes from. Maybe it's from their Twitter or from Reddit or something, but yeah, apparently there's issues. But this isn't the first time that I've seen problems with the store in Europe. For instance, the World of Tanks very cool looking tank armor was just not available on the European store. It didn't show up for us. It's a curious thing. Did I show off everything for the patch? That's about it, I reckon, but also this video has taken very long. Too long, probably. So yeah, the main things that I'm going to enjoy for this update is the higher weekly blood neum acquisition. I'm gonna like the taking away the 10 floors quest. Yes, you lose 50k, but let's be honest, it's much nicer to keep 200 or 100ks lying in your piggy bank versus the 50ks. The 50ks are kind of taking up space. I don't even think I've got much 50k lying around anymore. Here's one. But they, for me, in my opinion, the 50k really just take up space. I'd much rather have 200k and 100k lying around all over the place than those measly 50ks, because you just have a much stronger instant cash potential. So there's that. Of course, the new blueprints, the kendo armor set, and the mace. I'm more interested in the mace than the kendo armor. Oh geez, did I forget to mention that? Okay, I forgot to mention, so I guess for anyone who's made it this far, I'll mention the stats. I don't know for the weapon, but I know the stats on the kendo armor via blueprints shared by friends already. So the hats, the stat bonus for the hats is no negatives. At tier 1 it has plus 5% HP and plus, wait, no, plus 5% to strength and plus 9% to HP. So it's kind of like a seriously weaker version of the bull hats and the Iron Eagle hats, if you compare it to a dex increasing hats, because the Iron Eagle RE has plus 9% to health and plus 16% to dex. So yeah. But hey, it's an armor that everyone's got access to, so it can't be that overpowered, can it? Okay, for the legs, and I'm assuming also the chest, the stats are plus 5% slash, plus 9% blunt, minus 9% to pierce, minus 13% to fire, and neutral to lightning and poison damage. Poison really doesn't matter at all. Positive, negative, or neutral. I prefer negative or neutral to positive because of poison healing. Severe weakness to poison doesn't make a difference at all. If you're wearing decent armor, you're going to take 1 point of damage every tick. It's inconsequential. It's more just to annoy you and make your controller battery run out. So yeah, the kendo armor is minus 13 fire, minus 9 to pierce. So watch out for those fireworks launchers. They are going to ruin you. I guess also interesting that we have new decals. Pop Roberto found that fiery 20% fire resistance decal, so there's probably other new decals who've already been added. Anything else? Yeah, I guess getting started on the long season quests, getting all that done. The new hater kill quests, which is cool. Another rainbow bag to farm on the seasonal. All in all, as much positives with this update as negatives. One of the more negative points though is the 44 CE farming on the weekly. That is gonna piss off a lot of people, I'm sure. I mean, it's easy for me to say I've got mine, you know, screw everyone else. Yeah, anyone farming Red Napalm or Pale Wind, not good times, definitely not. Well, anyway, yeah. I hope I get the new armor and weapon fast. We don't seem to have... Well, I wish I could still do those previous season gold lost bag farming. What am I saying? Previous season, the second anniversary event, TDM raid farming 10 wins 2 gold bag quests repeatable. I wish I still had that, because then I would have that set really fast, but hey, can't run through the content too quick, can we? Anyway, hope you enjoyed this update video. Hope I was able to get the point across without wasting too much time. Have fun, enjoy the new season, ignore the jackals because they're a waste of time, and take care.